because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get kids to be good at their God-given ability. If you leave it up to the kid, all of them want to be LeBron. And you're like, no, you're the strongest, biggest kid on our team. Did you set the screens perfect at the right angle? And that's your job. Be good at that, because it's really good for kids to see progress if you show them something they're good at. It's really tough to work on your weaknesses. And a lot of times kids are frustrated because scoring is their weakness, but that's what's valued. I mean, who can blame them? I mean, you turn on ESPN, all I see is the scoring, when I look on TikTok, all I see is the scoring. So I don't blame the kids for it, but you tell them, hey, there's nothing wrong with scoring. You can keep working at that, but this is what you're good at. You should be the best rebounder on our team and the best screener, and we celebrate that as a team. So I try my stats not to lead to how many points you scored, but basically, what do you bring to the table? And here's how you want to establish your teams too. I mean, we have the head. It's just like anybody. You have the arms. Hey, you're the shooter. You're the arms of the team. You're the muscle. You're the rebounds and screener of the team. This is where you get dysfunction, is when you have the legs of the team trying to be the head, and the head trying to be the arms and be the shooter when he should be running the team. And that's when you have dysfunction. So you establish a role and you let them know, hey, man, your piece is valuable. And I think kids need to learn how to play from the bench. Like, you need to learn to be a good player. You need to learn to be happy for other people. And by the time you go in the game, like I have one player, man, I love this kid so much. I mean, he'd come right to me in timeouts. He was like an assistant coach. He knew he wasn't going to play, but he loved his role. He said, hey, coach, when they do the baseline out of bounds play and they do this, hey, they're setting a cross screen on the weak side, and then such and such is coming. We talked about in the timeout, we deflected a pass that we had to get off because that kid was too big. If he would have caught it there, we would have been done. And then we got a steal, and all the kids jumped on this kid for like talking about that in the timeout. Like, we were celebrating that. And he loved that to be his role. And kids have to learn to be happy for other people, because look, basketball says no to everybody at some point. It said no to me. Eventually said no to Michael Jordan after the Wizards. I mean, it says no. Sometimes you're 16 when it says you don't get to play that much, but you still got to learn to make yourself valuable.